Alright, back with more Pseudoregalia. We should be able to finish it today, in theory. Let's see. I need to go south. South again from this room, if possible. I've been south from this room before. I have been from another direction. It's better to go that way, or I could try to remind myself how the controls work here. I want to go that way just yet. Able to get around still, so that's good. Okay, so there should be an exit to the south from this room that we're looking for. Up there. It must be climbing this pillar is the way to get up there. Let's try that. It's not a round pillar, so I can't smoothly climb it. Okay, it's tricky. I don't think I can just jump and then get vertical height just by doing this. Let's see. If I just keep climbing on the corner here, they'll get me up there eventually. That might work. Nice. Got there eventually. This might be what I need. Nope, that is not what I need. Shit. I need an additional horizontal traversal ability, and I don't know where it is. Okay, well, at least we checked it. So the one that I can't do right now, the empty Bailey, goes to the underbelly. And the thing to do in the underbelly I don't have access to yet. Hey, sir, how you doing? So we got to go to the center stage of the theater then. So getting to the theater, I have to kind of walk around a long ways here. This way to get towards the theater. I'm going to go a long way around, but that should still be doable, I think. This should already be flipped. I'm going to do there. I want to get in the big room above here. me going that way. I'm gonna go this way instead. Alright, so we want to go southwest. Let's go ahead and save down here. Right way? Yes. West and then north. Hopefully I'll get like a power up as part of this. I don't want the dilapidated dungeon. See, dilapidated dungeon exits north, so this way can get me to the theater. Different exit from this room? I don't know. It's down here. No. Oops. There should be an exit that goes on the side here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I think it's up here. I see it. So there's like a center stage area of the theater that I need to visit and try to do that. Twilight Theater. Look for other... Okay, yeah, there's several dead ends that I can check out here that I can maybe do now that I have new progression abilities. Not so useful power up there. This is the big room. I guess I've had several exits from here before, so pretty much just need to try to get that item at the top, maybe. Can live without it, though. Actually, I think we want to just wall ride that. I think I was able to explore this place way earlier than intended. Yeah, I remember. Probably get there now easily. Previously I couldn't because I didn't have the wall ride. Press jump during your knockback state to regain balance. Interesting. Expecting that to just be like mana. Think I have any reason to go down there? Let's see. Have I done anything with items that are behind cages before? It doesn't ring a bell for my notes. Okay. I have a gnome solution to that problem. Make a note that that's there. Another thing I kept trying to get to over on that side, but I think I finally hit it last time. It's like a switch in the back corner of the room. Go the long way. Maybe we jump from here is the way to try it. Now I can also get on the top of that thing before, which is what I've tried in the past. Okay. Tried unsuccessfully to make that several times. I think it's possible to get without wall ride, but... Now, these are all optional, right? That's okay. Let's see what else is in the area. There goes the Bailey. We want to go this way. Okay, don't worry about it. It's fine. I need to let off the right trigger. I like holding the right trigger the whole time, and that's a mistake. Shit. Don't fall. Okay. Let off right trigger. This game's got a lot about platforming muscle memory, so it takes me a while to get my sea legs back. Oh, shit. Come on. Not fall here. Ah, damn it. I've just gone to the room when I came in here originally. Whoops. I think I just triggered the mid-air recovery thing by accident. So I can do that even without getting hit by an enemy. That's like useful for normal locomotion, I guess. Know what counts as knockback, I guess, if knockback is only a thing that happens when an enemy hits you. You just not even use the wall ride at all, because I think you're able to completely navigate this area with no wall ride, and using it keeps getting me killed. Crash course on main jumping mechanics. Let's do that. It's much easier. This room doesn't have any special exits for now. Probably just climb up with this, though. This is this game's equivalent of the morph ball cheese from Super Metroid, I feel like. You can get it just right in the corner, you can get infinite height. You don't want to waste your wall kicks if you can avoid it. I'll do it the intended way in a second. I just want to see if I can learn how to do it here. Yeah, I've done it sometimes without kicking. All right, let's do it. All the way back here. We'll be higher up when we do that. Make sure we clear that wall there. Part of it is I have to like resist the temptation to wall ride super early. You generally just don't want to do that, I think. Leave me alone, I will kill again. It's fine. Alright, so we do have multiple exits from this room. Several of which I haven't taken yet. Figure out how I want to manage this here. Don't think there are any that are below me. It doesn't look like there's an exit down there. I just want to make sure I'm not missing one. How the fuck did I miss this? I've been here before, I'm pretty sure. Well-timed piece of heart. I needed that pretty badly. Okay. This is the key that I need. Somewhere there's a way to raise this thingamabob. I guess I just haven't really explored this area at all. Only went out the north exit. Alright, so I'm probably going to get some new progression stuff in here then, so that's cool. Oh. Oh, shit. Ah. Ah. Makes more sense to try to get more initial height up. Sometimes I don't quite grip onto the wall, sadly. A lot of these rooms you just need to like resist the urge to get fancy with it. Just like ride without pressing any other buttons or doing any kind of kicks or anything. So the heal game. Okay. Well, this is just to get back to a room I've been in before. Let's see. It's taller than I thought it was. Probably do some corner cheese to ascend here. Ramp presumably is there to give me some guidance as to where the game wants me to go. Try doing this with no wall ride. it the other way around, though, if we're going to do that. Oh, that will work. Okay. What's we got going on in this room? Seems promising, although there's interesting purple garbage on the opposite side of the wall there, which is weird. Not excited for that thing to be harassing me while I try to figure this out here. At least it can't target me from there. Shit. I don't think I'm just trying to get it from here. Could have deflected shots at it. Okay, so what am I doing here? I think I see what I'm doing. Hey Bucky, how you doing? Okay. This is not a door. Nothing special about this wall, looks like. Alright. Now, I'm worried I have a horizontal traversal issue here, that I'm not going to be able to make this even with a long jump. Try it, see if there's another way around. I think they designed the rest of this room to make it so I pretty much have to cross here, because that pillar is going to block me if I went that way. Oh, okay, we made it. Hey, that's nice. Shortcut. Several other exits from this big-ass room. Being up here helped me in the slightest. Probably just we have to do something on the opposite side here. Makes sense. Areas to set up to test if I have the relevant progression abilities, it seems like. Well, this room's annoying. How am I going to want to do this, in theory? That opens both sides, though. Let's see. Interesting. That looks like that might be actual ability. Soul Cutter. Hold attack until your weapon is ready to release to fire. Aimed in first person. I see. So I can use that to trigger switches. So we'll get back out of this room. That's cute. Classic lock you in the room with the ability until you understand it type situation. Unfortunately, that's pretty quickly going to consume all of my healing resources. There's a way to aim this in first person, I guess. Oops. But I went this way first. That was correct. Maybe it won't be horizontal traversal, because I think that other room just had a switch across the way that I couldn't reach. Maybe I just needed to hit it from a distance. Oh, okay, they're locking me in here with it. I see how it is. There's no secret there. Doesn't look like it. Oops. Oh boy. Okay, I think I understand. Nice of them to give me the little stool there. Okay. Maybe I don't understand? I thought it was opening one of the things from the inside here. Okay. That's not the case. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna have to like jump right when I think it's about to hit the switch is the idea here. This guy's got a height issue. Maybe I can... I can aim it down, or if it's always at like my height, right? Looks like it's always at my height. Okay. Shit. Cool. What are we doing from here? Oh, I see. Just teach me that I can hit it through one of this. Wall does stop it, so we can hit this one. Okay. Cool. Oh boy. Ooh-wee. Alright. Where am I going from here? Just a matter of repeatedly wall jumping up here. Ah! Fuck. Fuck. See where it puts me when I fall here. Okay, that makes sense. Do we actually want to climb that, or do we want to go around this side here? Shit. Might run out of hit points here. We'll have to back up and hit that stool again. Let's see. Is there somewhere else that would make more sense than trying to climb up this thing? Seem to be where things are pointing to most clearly, but I don't really have a feel for what causes the wall ride to start. I think that's probably the big source of my problem here. It's like I have to already be traveling adjacent to it for like a few frames. I guess just to save me the trouble, is this in fact what I'm expected to do here, which is climb up these two pillars by using wall rides and wall kicks? So I could try doing this instead. Maybe that's... Okay. Now it's open. Alright, so hypothetically I can just go get the last one now. We'll go see if it does in fact work. The last one is in the underbelly. Oh no! Alright, well I did literally just save, so well, hopefully it took and didn't crash while it was saving. Yep. Best possible time to crash, I guess. Empty Bailey eventually gets me to the underbelly. Also accessible from the south exit of Castle Sansa, though. Try that. Be funny if true. The map indicator seems confused now, though, unfortunately. Okay. I kind of want to see what's in that southwest corner, though, just in case there is some other progression upgrade that I'm missing. Hold on. So the stage is in front of me, so it's behind me. It's the one that I hadn't done. Across the way. That requires a key, which I don't think I have any keys. Yeah. Remember that that's locked. Alright, so we want to go east to Castle Sansa. So that means if I came in from the north... Don't want to go to the Empty Bailey. I need to go... I said underbelly... I guess I'm just trying to get to the Empty Bailey, which gets me to the underbelly, so it doesn't really matter which path I take, because I think this also goes there. Let's see. We go across in the big room. I thought I had a shortcut to the underbelly, but I don't think I do. Fortunately, visited there a little bit too early. Is this the one that was in the weird corner of the map? Let's see. Ouch. Yeah, I think so. Down here. Actually, it'll spit me back out pretty close to where I have to go for main progress, so... Underbelly, alright. And I said that the thing is the far southeast round room, which is a fucking hike from where I am here now, I think, unfortunately. I got there at a really unfortunate time in the playthrough, I feel like. Maybe it's not that bad of a hike. We'll see. Did a lot of navigating here before I even had light, which was kind of fun. Really? Hang a left here. So I'm going to go all the way southeast. Southeast as we can get away with. Technically, if I aim it right, I can kind of move along a wall here if I'm smart, but... that works. I'm going to go as southeast as possible. I think is here. I had a note about pressing the up D-pad for map, but I totally ignored it. Play a lot of games. I ignored it again, but that's okay. Okay. All right, so there is a switch in this room. I think I understand. I thought it was going to be a horizontal traversal. I guess it wasn't. Kind of an interesting choice to have this room require you to have the projectile, because you can kind of think of the Metroidvania locks and keys here as like trying to chart to make sure that you have a certain number of upgrades before you go to the final zone. But if like one of the golden keys already requires you to have the that upgrade, I feel like they could have made that one not have the last entry, and it wouldn't really change the game too much, except save the player a couple minutes if they came to the underbelly early. You know what I mean? Not a fatal flaw, just the kind of thing where I wonder how often Metroidvania devs are like really thinking about what the purpose of their locks and keys are. You know what I mean? I can go back to Sansa Keep. That would be great. Might also have just been like we added this ranged attack that triggers switches and want to have more than like one place where you use it, right? So that you have to remember to take it somewhere. I guess that's a legitimate application. And given that we're at the end of the game, if you want to make 100% certain that the player has to do it like at least twice, then that's kind of the only way to do it. Actually, we don't want to go to Sansa Keep because we want to go back to the Underbelly. I guess I can just, well, not the Underbelly, the Empty Bailey. It's probably a comparable trek either way. I'll just go this way, it's fine. D-pad? Okay. Sansa Keep is not Castle Sansa. Actually, probably taking a very annoying way there. Maybe this isn't too bad, actually. It was probably 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. They're comparable distances. I don't remember if I had a shortcut to get back on the roof here. I think the shortcut is that I'd open the front door, so I don't have to go all the way around on the outside again. Let's go up, because that would be really nice. So I need to go up higher, which involved some shenanigans here. Yeah, I remember having some trouble with this. This was the idea is I can always trust a pillar like that to let me ascend. Here are all 5 keys. That's pretty cool looking. Kingdom Hearts. Love to have a cool Dark Souls drop like that. They did that in Expedition 33 as well. Hello. Cool boss music. Cool, her doing the Ganondorf spell above her head thing there. Bullet hell attack too. She is taking damage, right? Making sure you need to do like a special thing to hurt her here. Oh, maybe we're good. Not really the kind of person you want to hang out with, right? I don't really know anymore. Thanks, goat bunny cat lady. Sybil? Got it. I really like Pseudoregalia. I thought that the idea of like, let's do Mario 64, but a Metroidvania was really, really smart. I think the order in which you got all the progression upgrades felt great. I felt the willingness to let you kind of get stuff early if you're willing to get good at the movement mechanics was very cool. I have very few notes, honestly. I mean, I guess it would be nice if there was like a more robust mini map that actually like showed your position on the map, but I heard that they added the map after the fact, right? It wasn't actually in the base release of the game, so I can kind of understand how that happened. But yeah, on the whole, it was really, really great. It felt incredible to play. It makes me want more games that look like Pseudoregalia, right? Where it's just you have really basic level geometry. We just beat Thief yesterday, which kind of has a similar level geometry to this one, although it's not a platforming game, right? Um, and there's a lot you can do. You can make a nice little quick 5-hour game if you don't need it to look anything better than the N64 or the PS1. And it's great because you can have it run at a clean 60 FPS and it performs beautifully. So thanks for sharing, Warshine. I had a lot of fun with Pseudoregalia. Let me know if this dev puts out anything else in the future. I'd be happy to play anything else they make.